Sajil, dubbed the Hellish Stone, became the first missile used directly by Iran in an open conflict with Israel. No one could have foreseen that the air defense system, long considered the best in the world, would collapse in such a short time. The Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow 3, defense systems typically regarded as impregnable fortresses, were rendered ineffective. But when Sajil soared into the sky, the situation changed instantly. This is not a boardroom discussion, but reality. Tel Aviv is devastated. Haifa has fallen. Even more shocking, this attack did not come from Hezbollah or Yemen, but directly from Iran. It sounds like an impossible scenario. Yet, if Operation True Promise 3, IO3, truly succeeded, Israel and its allies may find themselves at a dead end. They don't have much time to devise a strategy. Before delving into Sajil's superiority, there is one technical fact that makes this missile extraordinarily deadly and nearly unstoppable. Technical features and combat use of Sajil. Amid incredible tension in the Israeli-Iranian conflict, Sajil was used for the first time in a real military operation. During Operation True Promise 3, IO3, this two-stage solid-fuel missile targeted critical Israeli defense facilities directly. It was not merely a show of force or a desert test. Sajil was launched with high precision, breaching defenses in the Middle Eastern skies. The Iranian government, through Ksir, claimed that Sajil accurately struck the S-4 Eitzahal headquarters, the main center for command, control, communications, and military intelligence of the Israel Defense Forces, as well as the Tarushi competition in the Gavyam area of Tel Aviv, a critical data processing and command network for Israel's military operations. Complicating matters further is the fact that this site is just steps away from Soroka Hospital in Beersheba. This raises a major question. Did Israel deliberately place a military command center near a civilian area? The powerful explosion of the Sajil missile hit its target with tremendous force. Its shockwave not only disabled communication systems in the area, but also damaged much of the infrastructure, including Soroka Hospital, according to reports. Windows at the hospital were shattered, and part of the roof was damaged. While the structural damage was not catastrophic, the psychological impact was immense, especially since the hospital was housing high-ranking Israeli military officers wounded in an attack by the Al-Qassam brigades. A place meant to symbolize recovery was now directly affected by the consequences of a larger conflict. Moreover, the Sajil strike also targeted the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange building, a key symbol of Israel's economic power. Although there is no official confirmation yet, some reports suggest that trading was temporarily halted after electrical and information systems were disrupted by the blast. Such attacks have not only physical but also strategic impacts, creating instability in the business world and undermining international perceptions of Israel's stability. One of the most significant moments in IO3 was footage showing the Iron Dome forced to launch its interceptors in the final seconds. This indicates that the Sajil missile successfully bypassed the early detection phase of Israel's defense systems. However, Arrow 3 and David's Sling, specifically designed to counter ballistic missiles like Sajil, revealed significant gaps in their multi-layered defense. Arrow 3 reacted slowly, while David's Sling, more suited for medium-range threats, clearly failed to handle Sajil's entry speed, which exceeded 12 Mach. The fact that the Iron Dome, typically used to counter small rockets from Gaza, was deployed in a desperate attempt to intercept Sajil shows how chaotic and urgent Israel's defense command was at the time. More than just a weapon, the Sajil missile in Operation True Promise 3 proved that Iran now has the capability to deliver direct, highly precise strikes targeting vital military assets, even if they are located in the heart of urban areas. Their defense systems are not invulnerable. Thanks to highly effective maneuvers during atmospheric re-entry and an extremely short flight time, Sajil poses a real threat that Israel's Central Command and its allies can no longer underestimate. This operation marks a significant shift in the dynamics of the regional conflict, where missiles are no longer just a theoretical threat, but a reality capable of instantly striking the heart of a country's military and economic power. In-depth analysis of the Sajil missile. Sajil is Iran's first medium-range ballistic missile, MRBM, using two-stage solid fuel. Its development began in the late 1990s, with initial tests conducted in 2008-2009. Measuring approximately 18 meters in length and 1.25 meters in diameter, Sajil's launch mass reaches 23.6 tons. Its two-stage solid fuel design allows for a faster launch compared to liquid fuel systems like the Shahab 3, which require longer preparation times and are more vulnerable to detection. The name Sajil is believed to be inspired by a term from the Quran, specifically Surah Al-Fil, verse 4. In this verse, Sajil refers to stones of baked clay sent by Allah through ababil birds to destroy the army of King Abraha. This name reflects the missile's destructive power and symbolic significance in the modern context. Using composite solid fuel, Sajil requires no complex pre-launch preparation. This fuel type allows the missile to be ready for launch within minutes of receiving the order, reducing the likelihood of preemptive strikes that could destroy the launch platform. Sajil is domestically produced, carrying a warhead weighing between 500 and 1,000 kilograms, with a high explosive fragmentation payload and the potential to carry a nuclear warhead. It can cover distances up to 2,500 kilometers, enabling it to reach the entire Middle East, including Israel. Launched from Natanz, it can reach Tel Aviv in less than 7 minutes. With an estimated speed exceeding 12 Mach during atmospheric re-entry, Sajil's precision is impressive, with a circular error probable (CEP) of less than 100 meters. Some sources even suggest a CP of around 50 meters, meaning half of the launched missiles can hit within a 50-meter radius, sufficient to destroy critical targets with high accuracy. Sajil is launched from mobile launchers or transportable launch units, TELs. These mobile platforms are hard to detect due to their rapid mobility and non-fixed launch sites. Iran is known to deploy multiple launchers across various provinces, complicating enemy intelligence and response efforts and increasing the difficulty of predicting sudden attacks. One of Sajil's standout features is its ability to maneuver during the atmospheric re-entry phase. This allows the missile to change direction as it approaches its target, evading interception attempts by defense systems like Arrow 3 and David's Sling. Some analysts speculate about the possibility of developing a variant with multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, MIRVs, though this remains unconfirmed. Nonetheless, its maneuverability during re-entry significantly enhances its ability to penetrate enemy defenses. Sajil's boost phase occurs rapidly. Using solid fuel, the missile can quickly gain speed without a lengthy fueling process, making it harder for enemy radars to detect before it leaves the launch platform. The mid-course phase takes place outside the atmosphere, where Sajil follows a ballistic trajectory and can deploy decoys to deceive defense systems. During the re-entry phase, the missile returns to the atmosphere at hypersonic speed, maneuvers, and strikes the target. The combination of high speed and trajectory-changing capability makes Sajil nearly impossible to intercept.